Hello guys, we are going to be unboxing the LTT screwdriver. This is from Linus Tech Tips. He claims this is the best screwdriver ever made, and it is the ratcheting multi-bit screwdriver. So here's the packaging. Now I was part of Wave 1. I've had this for probably a few weeks now. Just now being able to get to record the video of it. But here is the packaging. And I got a little receipt that was in it. It says it's from MIBC, which is on 11411 Blacksmith Place, Unit 6 in Richmond, British Columbia in Canada. But this was $70, and with shipping and tax, it came to $86. I'm in the United States, in Ohio. So it did take about a month or so to get here. Like I said, I was one of the first to order it. I was part of Wave 1. But this is how it arrived. First thing, it's not in shrink wrap. So this is not sealed. This is how the box arrived, guys. I'm not joking. I did not take anything off it. So it did not have shrink wrap. So that right there, what's up with that? You should seal your products, right? So the packaging is a little weird. I don't know how well you guys can see it on camera. It looks like it is showing up. But you have black on black. And for the Creator Edition, I believe they do use white text. So probably in later revisions, they're going to start using white text because this black on black, you can barely make out the bits and stuff that's included. I mean, you really have to look at it. You have to kind of rotate it in the light to see it. I think it's stupid design. If you're going to market this for retail or put it on like a retail store shelf, it ain't going to sell. That's not going to work. You need to do better packaging, and you need to shrink wrap your packaging. So I came with the default bits. There are quarter inch hex bits, and it says there's 12 of them, and it shows the different arrays. It does not tell you the sizes though. It just shows them. So it looks like you got an assortment of Phillips and straight edge, and also a magnet. So the sides are just solid black. Nothing there. Nothing there. On the back it says, "This is a screwdriver we've always wanted, with Mega Pro's retractable bit cartridge in our own shape, feel, and finish. It's the best of what we saw in the existing screwdriver space. We spared no expense in trying to make the perfect multi-bit screwdriver for everyone. Whether you're a PC enthusiast, a handy person, or just someone who appreciates quality products that last for years, we are confident that this will be your go-to driver for years to come. Thank you so much for supporting this new project with us. We hope you love it as much as we do, Linus Sebastian." And it shows the bits again. For some reason, they put all this in white on the back. The bits are not in white on the back. Kind of weird, right? And then it says 20 millimeter quarter inch hex bits with black oxide finish. It says designed in Canada. However, not made in Canada. It says designed in Canada. And they have some patent numbers there, probably using Mega Pro's patents. So enough with the talking. Let's go ahead and unbox it. So like I said, guys, it was not sealed. So on top, you just have an LTT card, and they actually did use white text on that. And this you can actually read and make out. So it says that they have other bit sets available: Phillips, metric hex, imperial hex, Torx and security Torx, and specialty. And then they just have a QR code where you can put that in your phone and go to the site and get the additional bits. I do not see legit Robertson bit sets. I do not see JIS. So that's interesting. So there's that. You have the screwdriver, very, very basic packaging. For $70, you think you would see a little bit more, right? But very basic packaging. You have orange on black, and it does stand out. You just have the screwdriver just in there. So there's the screwdriver. And then you have the bits are in their own little compartment. They do not install the bits by default. You pay $80 for a screwdriver. Doesn't even have the bits installed. Is there anything else in this box? Nope. That's literally it, okay? Right to the point. So guys, you probably want to see the bits and you want to hear how it sounds and me opening up the container. So you guys go, you got a little sound test. So, question is, popped off this bottom. It just pops out. As you can see, no bits installed. See that, guys? So I have to install the bits. Fun, fun. Oh yeah. I wasn't really putting them in any particular order. I'll do that later, but just for sake of demonstration, I had to load all those bits. So how does this compare to my daily driver? I'm an IT technician. Like I said, I repair computers, I build computers, I do IT stuff, infrastructure, networking, servers, server racks, even do electrician work, installing new breakers, running circuits, stuff like that. My daily driver for most of the IT stuff and computer stuff is the good old Picquic Multique. I find it to be the right size for the job, the right length and everything. That is my daily driver. That is my favorite multi-bit. And I believe Picquic has a good multi-bit design. So how is it going to compare to that? Well, in bit size, this is obviously bulkier. Picquic's a little bit slimmer. However, if you put a bit on there, you might get a little bit more reach. However, this is slimmer. I can tell this is thicker, and that's slimmer. So we will compare it. We'll compare changing out everything else. How's the feel? I mean, it feels good, but I can't quite. I mean, it feels good, but the plastic feels. I don't know how to describe the feeling of this plastic. Like, it feels almost fake. It's a different feeling. I mean, this feels like solid. This feels solid plastic. This feels almost like it feels like it's hollow. You know, it just, I can't explain the feeling of that. So we'll compare them. And here is it compared to the Picquic 6-Pack Plus. So see, the meat of it is pretty much on par of the 6-Pack Plus. A little bit additional reach on the 6-Pack Plus. Probably sharing about the same shaft size there. So, price. $80 $12. Okay? So first thing, who wins on price? Picquic. Bit quality. Well, let's take a look at these bits. Let's compare the bits. So we're going to compare the bits. So for these, you pull down the bits. Say we want like a Phillips. You have to pull it out, close it, put it on. I'll tell you what, this bit right here, extremely tiny. Okay, look at that. Extremely tiny. Let's compare the bits. I don't know how well that shows up on camera. There's a comparison of the bits. So with the Picquic, you get much longer bits, and all the bits are impact grade. This right here, I don't know if I'd put this on a drill or an impact driver. I don't think I would trust that on an impact driver. Now, what size Phillips is this? Let's see if it has it labeled. It does, but you have to put it in a glare of a light. So this is a PH1. I don't really like the black. It's really hard to see. This one, I can see on it. It's a P. This is a P2. So let me get a P1. So there you go. This is a P1 as well. So P1. Much longer bits. Now this is the Multique. It uses a slimmer shaft. But if you look at, say, a bit from the 6-pack plus Picquic, that's a P1 as well. So look at that. So if you want to compare apples to apples, 6-pack plus, this is another $10 to $12 all day long as well. So bit quality, I will say this about Picquic's bits. If you use Picquics for outside or you do auto work, say you're a mechanic, their bits do rust pretty easily. So you have to like coat them with something to get rid of the rust. Picquic does have a line, the Mariner, or however you pronounce the word, that has rust-resistant bits. So it can take a little bit more outside quality. However, or outside conditions, I should say. I would say that these bits, I mainly use them inside on IT work, and I've had these for over a year now. And they start to look maybe a hair rusty, but they're still solid. You know what I'm saying? It's just a cosmetic thing. But they look pretty good. Now this black, this hasn't been used yet, so I'm pretty sure once you start using this, I guarantee you it's going to start chipping off that black and it's going to end up being silver. But bit quality, I don't know, guys. I have to give it to Picquic. These are all impact grade driver, impact grade bits. You can put them on a drill. They're longer. You're less likely to lose them. This is fucking tiny. So like I said, $12 versus $80. And I'm just comparing one bit here, but hey, what do I know? So there's the bits. So how about the multi-bit design, swapping out the bits? Which one do I prefer? I might be a little bit biased, but I'm going to probably prefer the Picquics. So let's see how fast it takes me to switch to a small flathead. There we go. So that's the difference in the multi-bit design. So now let me switch back to a Phillips 1. Now let me switch to a big Phillips. I'll say this. What I like about the Picquic's multi-bit design is it forces you to take this bit and put it in here before you get another bit. So you're much less likely to lose a bit on the Picquic. Whereas here, when you're fiddling around with these, you can set these aside, mess with them. You're going to end up losing bits. It's just a matter of the fact, guys. You're going to end up losing bits. Picquic, if you look at its design, it forces you to put the bit that you're putting in your hand, and it's a much bigger bit, by the way. These are, you drop this on the floor, you're more likely to find it. You know what I'm saying? You drop one of these bits on the floor, good luck. But see this bit here? Much bigger. And it forces you, when you change, you have to put it back in order to get a new bit. So you're never going to lose bits. And if you do, it's going to be very rare. You're going to find these bits much better, especially if you prefer to have the big 6-pack plus. These bits right here, you're gonna find this in a yard. This is like a needle in a haystack type of deal. Okay, so like I said, it comes down to preference. Like I said, for IT work, I prefer the Multique. It's just the right size. It's perfect. This, I feel, is more big and bulky. You don't really want a big ass bulky screwdriver when you're screwing in the motherboard. This right here seems just like a 6-pack plus to me. It's big and bulky, you know what I'm saying? You drop this, I mean, you could do some damage in a computer. You drop this, yeah, you still might do some damage, but it's a lot lighter. You're less likely to drop it. It's easier to work with computers. This is like the perfect size for IT work. I love it. It's got a good length on it. But there's the design. So, multi-bit design, what do you guys think? Let's just try swapping out with the 6-pack plus. So, this has a P1 in it. So let me try to get a P1 put in here. Okay, so they both have P1s. So let me switch to a regular flathead. There's a regular flathead. Let me switch to a regular flathead on this. What do you guys think? $80? $12. Also, yes, the Picquic does not have ratcheting. So there is the win for the LTT screwdriver. It does have ratcheting. Okay? It has that. You can change them. However, the Picquics, all of them, including the Multique, have an anchor point. You can put a wrench right here for extra torque. Even my Picquic Multique, see right here, has an anchor point. LTT screwdriver does not have an anchor point for a wrench to get extra torque. So Picquic wins in that regard too. What would you guys want? Bit packs. Okay, Picquic offers a variety of bit packs. You can get their bit packs like this. They come in this nice holder where they're not going to fall out. See? I'm shaking them. Right? Not falling out. So say you want to change out a bit. So these are all like torque security. Boom. They come out like that. Oh, well, it'd help if you use the same size bit. These are different. So let me demonstrate that with a different one. There we go. Anyway. So now I have this. So this is their bit pack. You can get additional bits from LTT, but they're going to come in these little cardboard things like this, and they just fall out. No good. $80. Now, I'm not saying they're bit packs. Their bit packs are probably like $10. These are like $10, $12. Their bit packs. So this is how their bit packs work. Now the bit packs mostly only work for their bigger screwdrivers, like the 6-pack plus. But see, this is what their bit packs look like, and I have loads of their bit packs. They're stored in these nice containers. See, not gonna fall out. LTT, you buy additional bits? Yeah. What was my original screwdriver? My original screwdriver was this, with an old iFixit bit set. What do I think about the iFixit screwdriver? Garbage. What do I think about this? Garbage. But I'd use this adapter and use these bits with this. This is one of those type to where you can do like a pill container, but I never did that. I never put bits in it. I just, when I needed a different bit, I would swap them out with the iFixit kit. Then I moved to Picquic, because I know a Canadian, he's been doing electronics repair for like 35 years in Canada. He uses Picquics. Another thing with Picquic, they offer real Robertson bits. Does the LTT screwdriver have real Robertson bits? And why would I say this? Well, LTT, Linus Tech Tips, oh, and this does have LTT on the bottom, little logo, is a Canadian company. So you think they would have Robertson bits, and legit ones, not square ones, legit Robertson. Do they have them? Well, let's see if they include any. So right here looks like a bit. Very tiny. And when you feel these bits, they almost feel like charcoal. I mean, these just feel like metal. These, I don't like to feel. They feel like charcoal. It could just be the coating on the paint. But is this a real Robertson bit? I don't know. I have to have a Robertson screw to test that. However, do I have a Robertson on my... No, I might have a Robertson on here. I do. Is LTT using a legit Robertson? I have to say, guys, looking at their bit, it does look pretty dang close to a real Robertson. Is it marked as a Robertson? No, it's marked as a square one, so SQ1. So, I don't know. I'm just going to call that one a wash. However, do they have JAS bits, Japanese International Standard, which is very common on lots of electronics? I don't think they do. Looks like they just have Phillips. There's PH1. PH2, very hard to see them. Very fucking hard. I just see a PH1 and PH2. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Like I said, only reason I bought this, I had the money. IT technician, I might as well get one, make a video on it. Best screwdriver in the world, he says. I don't know. If you like a fidget toy, you like listening to this, you could do this all day. I mean, or this. It does have some tension to it. But will this wear out over time? I don't know. LTT screwdriver. Picquic Multique. I've been using this for years. Well, a little over a year, I should say. Love it. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to get like an old just computer that's laying around here, desktop computer, we're going to take apart some stuff with the LTT screwdriver and see what I think about it. I know how the Multique and the 6-pack plus handle. I would not use the 6-pack plus for any computer work. It's just too big and bulky in my opinion. I love the Multique, perfect size. But you can see the size comparisons. Okay guys, I just have some old junk computer. It's an old circa 2009 AMD custom build. I didn't make it. My brother just found it and said, hey, you want it? I'm like, sure, why not? So let's just take it apart and have some fun with it. There we go. It has looks like an old Hyper 212 Cooler Master heatsink in it. This thing's been good. No power supply, no optical drives, no hard drives. Just the motherboard, RAM, CPU, and heatsink. And a crappy case that's kind of broken. The legs are busted on it. The top comes off. I might as well take some fans out of there. Okay guys, so I took these two fans out. This one was at the top. This is a big ass fan, guys. Look at this fan. Look at that thing. This thing, that's like a 200 mil. It's a TT-2030. 0.42 amps. Thermal take. Look at that big ass thing. Damn. You have another thermal take. That's a TT-14 25. Looks like a 120 mil. But yeah, it was definitely different using that screwdriver. The ratcheting was kind of different. I felt if you go too fast on the ratcheting, though, it'll start backing the screw back in. So then you just have to normally unscrew it. So I'm going to put the case fan back in and this fan back in using the Picquic Multique. So if you didn't notice, the screw was having trouble staying on the Picquic. LTT screwdriver holds it, so it does have a strong magnet on the bit. However, did I get that on camera? So, yes, LTT, Linus likes to brag. His screwdriver has a good magnet. It does. However, it's not like you can't magnetize any other screwdriver. You can. And you can demagnetize them. You don't always want your screwdrivers to be magnetized. So, a simple little $10 Klein Tools magnetizer demagnetizer, like I did. Boom. And I believe this bit wasn't magnetized in the first place because I haven't magnetized all my bits because I haven't really needed to. So, you saw I magnetized it. I had held the screwdriver right upside down to show you that, hey, I'm not trying to, be biased or fake the results. You saw right on camera. So, TLDR, both screwdrivers get the job done. Me, I like my Picquic Multique. I think it's a kick-ass screwdriver. I think the multi-bit design is superb. The screwdriver is the right size for working on computers and IT work. I like it. And here's the thing. Linus knows about Picquic. I'm surprised he doesn't daily drive a Multique, But hey, whatever. Preferences, So there is the LTT screwdriver. Just a quick little review and unbox of it. And it would be all right for computer work. I think it's a bit bulky. It's a bit on the big size. I don't know if I'd want to screw in a motherboard with this thing. I think I'd fear dropping it. I'd feel safer using the Multique. It's just so much more lightweight. This thing, so much more lightweight. Has a good grip. And slimmer. You get in tighter spaces, I feel. But, that's just my opinion. Okay? Both screwdrivers get the job done. Got $80. You see the bits. We compared the bits, right? Got $80, and then you got $12. And this screwdriver right here, not designed in Canada, made in Canada. Picquics are made in Canada. Made in Canada, $12. Made in who fucking knows where. Designed in Canada. I'll say that. Designed in Canada, $80. You see it has a case screw. It's so strong. Sometimes you don't want your bits to be that fucking strong, right? Because it's going to start picking up everything else, Well, the Picquic pick it up. Yes, it will. See? But it doesn't have... There we go. See? Picquic will pick it up too. I don't know how well, guys. That's probably blurred. Like I said, guys. Overhyped? Probably. I mean, I think it's a nice screwdriver. Don't get me wrong. I like the sound. But you're paying $80 for that sound. So it's up to you guys. What do you guys think? And even if you do like the LTT screwdriver, these Picquics are such a good price and value. Pick yourself up a set too. Picquic Multique. Made in Canada. You can't have too many screwdrivers, right? Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for watching.